All right, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Um, but yeah, welcome to the stream and everything. Hopefully we'll have some fun, do a little bit of building today. I've got a holiday weekend coming up, and I've actually got a little bit of time off of work, so I should have a little bit more time. Maybe I'll do some extra streams and stuff this week. Sounds like it'll be, seems like a good idea. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, I should probably also turn on like the actual stream. Here we go. Awesome. So we're back here. We're doing some building. I don't think I did this part on stream, but I have actually carved out a river that kind of goes around. It just felt like it needed something. Hey, what's up, MCX? How's it going? We got MCX and Raybop and Rhonda all here. Dang, you're watching Marvel stuff too? I rank up there with Marvel stuff. I like that. I can get on board with that. Um, yeah, we got the whole gang here. But yeah, so last time this is kind of what I worked on. I was doing some work trying to get this riverbed kind of figured out, and it's mostly there. I think for the most part, it's probably good enough, because it's gonna be all covered in water. So at the end of the day, I'm not sure if it matters that much what it really looks like. There are a few little spots that like we could probably, like something like that. Um, and then there's also a couple of spots along the edge of this water line where we've got some overhangs and stuff that we'll have to navigate before we put water in here. But yeah, I figure that's something we'll work on. I was hoping to put some water in today. We'll have to see how that goes. MCX knows this well. I have a complicated history when it comes to filling things with water. Um, I have flooded the server in the past on accident. So, just trying to be a little bit careful about it, just to make sure I don't mess anything up. But yeah, I think we'll probably try to put some water in today, though. That's kind of the plan. Um, Also, for anyone who wasn't here for the survival stream, I've got my new computer set up. If you look up in the upper left corner, I got my shaders on, and I'm streaming, and I'm still getting 140 frames. Which is just, oh man, it's just ridiculous. I love it so much. Um, why is that purple? Oh, oh, that's really cool. So we're actually getting like these are like the little kites that we have built up over here, right? See those kites up there? They're made out of glass, and the light that shines through the kites actually ends up here. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that before. Huh. That's actually really neat. Um, but yeah, I've also got a horse hanging out in here. He's a pretty horse. Um, but yeah, we've got a little bit of water over here, and what we'll probably end up doing is just trying to fill the rest of this with water. So we just got to be careful about it. Um, shouldn't be too bad though. I think we could do it. So let's see. I think we just need to fill in some areas underneath here, and then we'll be pretty much good to go. And then we can fill in a lot of this stuff by hand, I think. Um, let's see. I think what I'll probably do is fill it all in with like wool and then just use brushes, just so we get like a random pattern that I can that I have control over. Let's see here. I mean, I actually don't mind too much if this is like pretty much straight up and down. And actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna let's fill this. Let's fill this using sand. I think is probably the best way. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Hopefully this is not cave air. It is not. It is just regular air. We can get rid of some of this sand. Okay. That'll just fill in like the main parts, then we can come back in and refine the shape a little bit. Let's see. Okay. And we're going to come in, we're going to do this. We will probably have to remove Bart's water, or fake water. And then I guess, I don't know why I have like a finite amount of sand. I don't understand that. See. I guess we'll just mess with the shape a little bit, just see if we can get something that looks good. Doesn't have to be super fancy or anything like that. Just fancy enough, right? Fancy enough. I think we can fill these. That feels right. Something like that. We'll fill this part. Okay, fill it under here. And then we'll extend this a little bit just to give it a little bit of shape. And right there too. And then this side looks pretty good. Maybe we'll put a couple blocks in here. Yeah, that seems okay. All right. Really, you know, I mean, the biggest thing I'm looking for is just to make sure that this, you know, that this has a fairly consistent shape to it. Just, you know, so we have a nice water line, right? At the end of the day, that's all it's really about. We'll fill that in, take that out and that out. Okay, that's pretty good. And then what we can do is we can do this. Do it like that. Oops. Forgot to mask sand. Cool. That'll give us a top layer of this, and then we can do something like this. And we can just paint this a little bit so it blends in. And boom, we got ourselves a water edge. It might be something that we can try and work out sometime in July. I've got some time in July. But so what I need from you, I'm not sure exactly how is the world that you're building, is it on Bedrock or is it Java? Because that's going to be, I've been doing a little bit of research, and I'm currently playing on Java. So if it's a Java server, it's all good to go. If it's a Bedrock server, we might have some issues. We'll have to navigate. But I would like to do that sometime relatively soon. So we'll have to talk about it a little bit, see if we can get it figured out. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of some of this glass. Eventually, all this glass will just be water anyway. I guess we have to get rid of the glass anyway. At this point, it's just a matter of when. When do we get rid of the glass? Okay. So let's take a look at this. Looks like this needs to be kind of filled a little bit. That seems more or less okay. Oops, that's not what I need to do. Let's see. This part's a little more complicated. I don't actually like this. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. To do that, I'm just gonna have to grab another tool. Oops. Need to make it a radius 5 though. No mask on this one. And we're just gonna use this just to nom a big hole in some of this. Okay, and then we'll shape the area a little bit, try and get a nice consistent shape. We are also want to get rid. I know that Bart likes these lanterns, but we will have to get rid of some of those in pursuit of our goals. What are you playing it? That's a good question. I'm not sure how to tell the difference between Java and Bedrock at a glance. I think it'll say when you turn on your Minecraft, it should tell you if it's Java edition or Bedrock edition. And also, like, are you playing this on? Are you doing this on a computer or on a console? So I know that all console versions of the game are Bedrock. I don't think there are any that are Java. Okay, that feels fairly good. Let's grab this. Not mask. VR. Smooth. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm watching Captain America Civil War. It's painful. Yeah. Are you trying to like watch all of the Marvel movies like in order? Because I did that over during the pandemic. Civil War was painful. It's just I don't know. I mean I'm a fan of the Marvel movies. I like them, but that movie was just it was so slow. Because it's like I feel like the whole genre is like supposed to be like action, and there was just so much talky and not enough punchy. I'm a man of little patience, which is kind of ironic given that this is what I do for fun. But you know, I don't know. I like my action movies to have action, and I felt like Civil War was like super slow. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it wasn't a bad movie. It was just definitely not my favorite Marvel movie they made. You know. Oh, if you have it on a tablet, it's probably Bedrock. I don't think there's I don't think there's Java. And I'm sure that someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Java is playable on anything other than a PC. And if you are on Bedrock, it may be difficult for me to come see, because I am currently only playing Java, and I don't have access to a Bedrock account. I'm not watching them in order, and I would have thought it would be it would be an actual Avengers movie. Yeah, it was I don't know. That whole part of the arc was I get why they did it. I feel like they made the same mistake that DC made, where DC tried really hard to make their movies like really edgy and like deep, and it just that's not what the core demographic wants out of a superhero movie. They don't want to listen to superhero politics. They just want to watch dudes punch each other at the end of the day. So I think they figured it out though, because I feel like the Marvel movies that came afterwards were much better in that respect. So there we go. Okay, this water line looks a little bit better. We'll go ahead and paint some of this. I'm okay with a little bit of sand, but I really want most of this to be kind of stony. There we go. And this is going to be a waterfall too, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And I'm going to do that. That. Okay. Yeah, Java is only PC. So that might be... I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come visit your world if it's on Bedrock. Because I don't currently have a way of... Because Java and Bedrock are not... They're not compatible. This one, I'm playing on Java right now, and I don't think that I can access Bedrock worlds because of the difference. Because I'm on Java, I guess, is the bottom line. I'll do some research though. I'll look into it and see if I can find information about a way that we could make that work. But it may not be possible, which is a shame. But what it does mean is that if I'm not able to come visit, you should definitely try and make some more videos. I saw the one video, but it'd be cool to see some more stuff. The movie is over now, so no more painfulness. Painfulness is a word, right? I feel like that's a word. I don't know. Maybe it isn't a word, and I'm just not smart enough to know that it's not a word, but I feel like it could be a word. glass like this. Cool. I hope that none of these buildings have light blue stained glass. Why is there water? Weird. Oh, I see. Bart was just trying to prep some. I feel like that's new. I don't remember seeing that before. This is all okay because we'll come and add more water later. So, hey, Booney, what's up? Welcome to the stream, dude. It's a word now. Yeah, there you go. See, you gotta take your destiny into your own hands. If it's not a word, you gotta make it a word. Call the word the word police. Be like, hey, listen, I've got a new word. It's a word, so you guys should put it in the dictionary. I feel like that's how words get made. This is also like a weird underneath thing. Honestly, I should probably just do this one by hand because I'm just being lazy. That seems good. Okay, we'll do this, and then I don't remember what shovel I was using for what, so we're gonna use this one. Do I have the old command that I could just borrow? Yes. Awesome. That seems pretty good. Okay. Let's see. What else do we need to fill in? Because we do have to get all this stuff filled in if we're going to fill it in before we go about filling this with water. Otherwise, what is going on there? Otherwise, we're going to have a bad time. Sure. Just like take the corner off this because that's like a really sharp corner. Okay. Then we'll just, oops. Oh no. Well, that was not intentional. Maybe we can get rid of it. Let's see. It's not so bad. Okay. Fill some of this stuff in. Then I believe we can just kind of convert this little by little. Just like that. Probably grow some grass on it at some point. Bring on the craggle. Let's see. That's really ugly. Why does this exist? Why have I not fixed this yet? That makes me feel bad about myself. Okay. Oh, no. See, that's what it is. I'm getting all my shovels mixed up. This is my turning sand into not sand shovel. Let's see. Do we have any more of those weird little... Got a little bit of it going on up here. That's not so bad. Pretty sure we can just do like that. And then this is our... Okay. And I think that's probably it. I think that's all of the areas where we... Now we can start filling this with water. Anyway, I totally watched Civil War for the plot and not come for characters. Oh, man. I remember seeing that one in theaters. It was just... it was okay. I don't know. Definitely wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but it was okay. Okay, we're going to start over here. And we're also going to get rid of this stained glass. Because I forgot that I need to still get rid of this stained glass. There. This. Okay. Follow this all the way back to... There's a giant hole in the ground. There we go. Okay. There's like wind outside my house. I don't know. can hear all sorts of wind. I don't know where it's coming from. Don't make another flood. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I have any pictures. Unfortunately, I didn't take any pictures last time. This water is a mess. But yeah, no, last time it was such a disaster. Like, the entire city flooded. It was a big problem. What is going on here? I'm pretty sure this is like one of those things with like the cave air. Where I'm pretty sure if I do this, small radius. That didn't work. Maybe I have to like bring this out. Well, that's just weird. Can I do like this? All right, that kind of fixed things. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how to fix that, but I don't know. Maybe we'll fix the water later, and we're just gonna add water right now. I decided for some reason that I was going to dig a big hole all day down to bedrock in my survival world. I am a big fan of that. I like digging big holes. Big dig is definitely yeah, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Okay. Here's the question. We can do this probably. I think probably the best way to do it is going to be in sections. I don't want to try to flood this whole thing all at once. I do have core protect on, so if I need to, I can undo these changes if we accidentally flood stuff we shouldn't flood. So we should be able to fly around and just kind of do this little bit by little bit. Hopefully we're not causing too much crazy server lag. I believe this is the water line. Great. That water seems... This water is all broken. We're not going to pay attention to that water. We're only going to pay attention to the good water over here. I feel like digging a hole down to bedrock is like a good way to get money, get diamonds and stuff, right? Are you playing on 1.17 yet, or are you still lame like me and playing on 16.5? This is the water level. Okay, that looks to have all filled in more or less. Weird that this grass persists underwater. I wonder if that's going to turn into dirt, or if we're going to have to do that manually. I don't know. .17. Nice. Yeah, eventually we'll get this server updated to 1.17. We're waiting on plugins right now. It's kind of the big holdup. A lot of our plugins have not updated yet, so. Ooh, that water level comes right up there. I didn't realize. Glad it doesn't mess anything up though. This method is actually working surprisingly well. I did not think that this would work this well. I was pretty sure we were going to run into more issues, but we have not run into more issues. Okay, we are starting to lag the server out a little bit. Let's see. Water level looks like it is down a block. I don't know, right here maybe? No, it's definitely right here. All right. Water level is here. Something will go wrong. I'm really hoping that it doesn't go wrong, but inevitably things that can go wrong will go wrong. It's just Murphy's Law for you. There's like some crazy wind outside my house. I don't know what's oh, that chicken's gonna die. Oh, no. Well, I'll save you, friend. Here, go. Go. Move, move, move. Like, I don't want to leave this wool here. Come on, buddy. 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 Come on, chicken. There you go. There you go, buddy. All right. All right. Keep filling with water. Ooh, I wonder if Bart knew that was going to be right at water level. I mean, I guess she did. We can adjust some of this stuff, I think, too. Like that. Let's see. I don't want to hit the chicken. That's not nice. I like chickens. They're delicious. No, but I don't know. I like the animals in Minecraft. I feel bad punching them and stuff. I know that sometimes you kind of gotta punch them. There's not really you know, sometimes you gotta eat, right? But I try to avoid abusing the animals in Minecraft. Unless I absolutely have to. Or unless they really annoy me. That's also an option. Let's see. This looks like water level here. Alright, we're getting it filled in. Man, I hope I didn't forget any steps. Because I get I don't know, I have a sinking sensation that I'm going to get this all filled in and I'm going to be like, oh, by the way, here's a bunch of things that you needed to do before you filled this with water, and you didn't do them. Like a big dummy. Alright, I think that's the whole lake. Alright, let's go fill this river. Then we'll go and take a big, you know, we'll take the grand tour of things. Man, I did not realize this would be quite so full of water, but I'm honestly not. I'm down for it. Let's see. Something like here. Man, I wonder how long this would take to fill if we were filling it with, like, buckets. Right? Hey, it's Cass. What's up? Welcome. We are making a river. And by making, I mean just making water. And because we're doing it in creative mode, we don't have to do it with buckets. Thank the Lord. I remember I was trying to fill up, I was digging a water elevator in the survival that I'm doing with Tark and everything. And it was just a one, like a one radius tunnel, like straight down for a water elevator. And it took so long to fill it using buckets. It was ridiculous. Just never again. Let's see. Yeah, this part is not particularly well terraformed. I'll be honest. But once we get out this far, honestly, we're kind of in an area where, so you can see the river just kind of dead ends. Because at this point, I think this is probably about as far out as we're gonna go in terms of like building around the city, at least for now. So if we need to, we can always come back and fill it in the rest of the way later. But for now, I think that's gonna be good. You have to stand here. Oh, we got more people. Using kelp will turn flowing water into source water. Useful for water elevators. Oh. That's interesting. I did not know that. Huh. So if you have like, so I could put like flowing water at the top of my water elevator and then just grow kelp on the inside and it'll convert all those into into solid source blocks so that I can get the bubbles and everything. That's actually really useful. What's going on over there? Got some lighting glitches. You should have used kelp. Place of kelp converts flowing water into water source blocks. Yeah, but I didn't have access to kelp. Because we hadn't found the ocean yet at that point. Lighting glitches. So honestly, the way I did it was probably the best way I could have done it, given my circumstances at the time. But moving forward, I will definitely keep that in mind because that sounds much preferable to doing it the way I did it with buckets. I did get some help from people creating an infinite water source though. That helped out a lot because in the beginning, when I was first attempting the water elevator, I was literally running from my base with like 3 buckets to the river and then back again, just over and over again. It was really boring. What's going on with MC Pro hosting? Let's see. Do that. This looks like it's gonna be like this. Oh, I'm liking the way this is turning out, like where the water level is. It was not particularly well planned. I'll be honest, I didn't do as much of this on purpose as I would like to believe. Just stand here. Okay, we gotta stand right here. And then I think this one will work. Okay. A little bit of weird water there. And then we can fill this part with water. Which I think I just stained here. Awesome. And then that's already filled with water. And that's all of our water for right now anyway. Except for... what the heck is going on there? Why is there a random hole in our water? What? I don't understand that at all. Okay, let's do... oh, I have to do radius. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I think all of our water is there. Kind of look and see, make sure we don't have any like weird uneven spots. It's actually looking pretty good though. Obviously, we definitely need to do some more decoration, and also this sheep is trapped, so I hope he doesn't drown. But in general, it's all here. You can take a bird's eye view. Come on, maybe this way. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. I like that a lot. I am very happy with this river slash lake. Yeah, that's super cool. I think that's going to be great. It gives us a lot of room to do creative things, you know? Some weird lighting glitches going on. Let's see if we can... yeah. Alright, cool. So the golden towers, they're not going to stay gold. I just made them out of gold so that I could see them from far away. But those represent towers that I'm going to build for like an outer wall. So the idea being that this part of the world is still, you know, it's pretty civilized. You've got cities and towns and stuff, but there's definitely like still monsters that roam the wilds. And so there's like the city wall, right, that goes around the city. And then outside of that, you've got like an outer wall that protects, you know, inside the outer wall, you can build farms and stuff safely without being attacked by the monsters that roam out here in the forest and stuff. So eventually we're going to build it's probably going to be a less fancy wall because this one's, you know, all fancy and quartz and stuff. This one is probably going to be more stone and wood and stuff like that. But it'll be cool. You can see already that, you know, like a lot of the stuff inside the wall is, you know, a lot less, there's less trees and stuff like that. Let's see if we can do this. Kind of fly around a little bit and load in a little bit more of this. Yeah, this looks really nice. I'm really happy with this. Take some screenshots while we're out here. So Bart's working on this area. This is Silverwood. Yeah, now that we've got the lake in and everything, it's gonna be great. You can see the glowy parts up there at the top. That's gonna be where waterfalls are, and that's something I still have to work on a little bit. I just want to make sure that I do it right the first time. You know, I don't want to mess those up too much. I've got some ideas, yeah, it's gonna be. I think also we'll put a waterfall here. I don't know. This is like a natural. I mean, so I've edited it obviously a little bit, but this like weird random square thing was here. Like that's a natural terrain generation, and I liked it so much I left it. So I'm gonna put some water up here and have it flow downwards into the river again and stuff. The island is going to have a water temple, a full-size water temple up on top of it, and then what I'll probably do is build a bridge that goes from here to here, that leads to the temple for the water, and that's going to be really nice because you'll be able to get some nice pictures, like with the, well, you would if I had loaded it in the tree, but you'll be able to get some nice pictures with the lake and the tree and the temple, right? Something like that. It is amazing. I don't know if you guys have been watching my frame rate, but like it has like very rarely dipped below 100, which is fantastic. I did have VSync on before, and that's why it was having some issues before, but we fixed it. It is amazing though. I love it. I love being able to have shaders on all the time. This is the way I want to play the game. It's beautiful. I'm gonna get too used to it though. All time is shader time, and then inevitably, if I have to switch back to like non-shaders for any amount of time, it's just gonna be really sad. I'm gonna feel really, really sad. So you know, is what it is. Eventually, we'll have to, you know, fill this area in too, I guess. Probably do like we did with the river and put some plants and stuff down here. It is really neat though. We've got some interesting play with the shadows and stuff. Yeah, although I think the RTX, like the actual official RTX shaders, are only Bedrock. Like Minecraft RTX is only available on Bedrocks, but I don't know. There might be shader packs that do some RTX stuff. I haven't really looked too much into it. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. You know, I mean, actually, what I should try and do. Here, give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can load up that that crazy shader pack that I was showing you with the ultra realistic one. It's the Sayus. It's the Sonic Ether PTGI with the Patrick's resource pack. Hold on, let me see if I can load it up. I have no idea if this is gonna run. If this is gonna run at all. If my frame rates are... Oh, I actually don't have it installed on this one. Okay, we'll have to do that a different day. I have an ultra realistic shader pack though, that I was playing around with on my laptop. It was cool, but I was getting literally 3 frames per second at minimum settings. So that wasn't good. I could take a few pictures, but I definitely couldn't stream with it. Now I have this, and I'm pretty sure this computer can handle it. I feel like I could run that like easily like 20, 30 frames at least. So I'm very excited about that. Let's see. If you migrate your Mojang account to a Microsoft account to be used to play on Bedrock, both games with that account. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to look into that and we'll see if we can get it worked out then. Shader water looks much more realistic. It really does. Like, look at the... Oh, man, I could sit here and look at the shader water, like, all day long. Like, it's just... It's beautiful. See if I can... Usually the... Well, we don't get much sunlight because we're on the far side of things, but the water definitely does look really nice. It's got waves and stuff. There are fan made ones for PTGI. That's the Sonic Ether I was talking about. Um, with the word if you migrate. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. I will I'll take a look at that and we'll see if we can get it figured out. I would like to see your world. It's just the process is complicated, so I'll look into it. Um, from my understanding, PTGI is not it's not actually ray traced. It's like there's a difference between like actual ray tracing and um like what they do, because I don't think any Java stuff, any shader packs support actual ray tracing, but they do something that's very similar. It's like a modified path tracing algorithm. This is actually like a lot of this stuff is stuff that I actually studied in school. Not like ray tracing for like Minecraft, but ray tracing in general for there's a lot of machine learning stuff that relies heavily on being able to perform similar calculations. But yeah, I don't know. The ocean looks really great. I'm loving all this. But yeah, so we got the water in. That's good. Now, next step is gonna be, I don't know. Actually, maybe the next step is gonna be getting water in here. Also, our cow friend is stuck. I want to save him. Cow friend. I don't know how to save you, but you're stuck, and you're going to be underwater. And I don't know how to fix it so that you're not underwater. Sad. Are we sure you're playing Minecraft now? Oh, I have a degree in mathematics. It's a fun thing. I like, math is cool. Most people don't agree, but I think math is cool. But yeah, my emphasis was in I guess machine learning and data science kind of stuff. We did a lot of stuff with that. Why is there a hole here? Huh. I don't know why this is. I guess people were just trying to get an idea of where the water line is. Oh, that's probably Bart again. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that much about shader packs. My understanding was that that was why Minecraft RTX was such a big deal for Bedrock, because it was the only like the only way to get actual that's not what I wanted to do. Actual ray traced graphics and everything in Minecraft, because the way that normal Minecraft operates, because Minecraft RTX is like its own, it's like its own thing. Bedrock's got implementation for actual ray tracing, but it takes a lot of processing power, which is why they require an RTX card. At least that was my understanding. I don't know. It's the whole thing's crazy, but it is just so wild to me that I can like actually play the game with the shaders on. Because normally, like when I do shader time and everything on the streams, we fly around and I take some pictures and stuff, but I can't actually build with the shaders on usually because like it's just, there's too much lag. But now look at this. This is easily just as fast as I was building before. Probably more so. Do I still have? Yeah, I do. Let's get rid of this. And I guess maybe we'll get some brushes out, and we'll see if we can get all of this stuff situated. There's not a lot to do here. Most of it's just going to be replacing a lot of this stone with a layer of sand at the bottom, just to get some color in there. Because I think the shape's mostly good. I feel pretty good about all these shapes. I think the biggest thing is just going to be getting just some texture in there. So let's go ahead. We will do like, oh man, we have so many plans with this one to 1.17 stuff. Are you gonna fix the broken rivers? Oh yeah, I meant to do that too. We should probably go do that. Ones with the janky water. Yeah, we have a lot of plans for the 1.17 stuff. I think everyone's really excited for all that. Obviously, anything we build with like greenery is gonna have the new cave blocks with like all the different kinds of vines and the glowberries and I like the flowers that hang from the ceiling and stuff. And then I didn't even realize this river was here. Huh. Yeah, this whole place is a mess. We need to fix this at some point. It's kind of gross. That's going to require some time and effort, though. Right now, we can fix this water. But yeah, there are a lot of cool things. I think the biggest thing I'm excited for, personally, is access to the invisible light blocks. That's like a really exciting for me. Because there are so many of these there's so many of these builds that I've done that they're really big, right? And because they're really big, I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it out. Okay, we can refill this. But because they're so big, it's hard to find ways to get them well lit. So I didn't go high enough. So that's something. The invisible light blocks are going to be game-changing for me, personally, I think. It gives me a lot more freedom to do what I want to do. I don't know how to get rid of these stupid water towers. I don't know if maybe just doing like this and saying fix water 30. Nope, that didn't work. I guess we can just continue doing the drain thing. Maybe if we go up here to the top, it'll influence the... Oh yeah, that wasn't so bad. I think we still are going to have to do like this, though. Which, it is amazing to me that my computer can handle all that with such ease. Let's see. We can leave that for now. It's weird, but it's not a huge problem. Deep slate and calcite. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, we got a lot of really interesting options for lighting. There's candles. I think the little clusters of crystals glow. We got the light blocks. Yeah, the moss and the plants and stuff. That's going to be big stuff. Really excited about that. Why do these just random holes in the... I don't understand. Okay. I think we will not fill this in because I believe this leads inside the mountain. And I think we're gonna build stuff here, so we will leave this random water thing. And I think that might be all the random water that was broken. Maybe we should fix this while we're here. Then drop in here and fill this back up. Okay, cool. Fixed most of the broken water. Yeah, I'm really excited to update. I just wish the plugins would update faster. Yeah, it's I don't know. It is what it is. I was expecting this. You know, it always takes everyone a long time to update plugins and stuff. Oh, there's some more broken water. Man, this water is like real broke. What is going on over here? What is this? What? I mean, I guess I know why it's broken, just because, like, because I did some not so perfect things with the generation here. Okay, I guess we gotta blow up these in order to get the water to go. All right, where else is there broken water? There are some underwater trees. I'm honestly okay with the underwater trees, though, for the most part. I feel like it doesn't... Not too much of an issue. I think that was too tall. Yeah, that was slightly too tall. Can I undo that? I don't know what happened there. That's not good. Man. This is more trouble than it's worth. Nope, I just broke it more. Okay. We're just going to leave that be for now. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Everyone avert your eyes. It's a future Astro problem. Wow, that was really annoying. Okay, maybe we should fix it now. Dang it. Alright, we'll fix it. Then we gotta go big, though. And then I have to figure out how tall. We do have some underwater trees. Okay, that's how tall. We got this area, which needs to be pretty sure this tall. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this water. We'll come back to it later. I don't want to spend all day messing with the water. Some of it's just broke, and some of it we're gonna have to spend a lot of time. We may end up having to drain that lake, just because there's a bunch of stuff under the water that I don't think was originally supposed to be under the water. I'm not 100% sure how it ended up under the water, but it is. And at some point we will probably need to go and try and fix it. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit of terraforming work over here. Get this area, because I'd really like to get the water into this area too. That would be great. Let's see. I am going to turn on night vision. Okay. That way I'll be able to see what I'm doing. It's always an important detail. Let's see. We're going to use this. Sand, sandstone, smooth sandstone, and stripped birch wood. Can I make it 6? I think I can only do 5. Hey, what's up, Finn? We are trying to get this situated in a way that we can put water in here. We actually filled up the lake. Here, I'll show you the lake. I'm very proud of the lake. Wow, that's ow, hurts my brain watching. Yeah, we filled in the lake and the river. So now we're just trying to repeat the process on the other side. Is Core Protect updated? That's good. I think that means 2 out of the 3 or 4 we need. Because Dine Map, I believe, is also updated. I'm just really waiting on like world edit and stuff, I think. Okay. Let's see. We'll come back and fine-tune some of this later. I do like the fact that I could just paint with this, though. I don't know. I feel like this game would be a lot harder if they didn't give me the ability to paint. Like, if I didn't have access to world edit and stuff. I feel like this would be a lot more difficult, and I wouldn't enjoy it quite as much. part of the reason I was so hesitant for a while to play survival, because I was like, if I don't have access to all my fancy tools, is the game still going to be fun? Turns out the game is still really fun, but I did not expect it. Over a river? Yeah, there will be eventually lots of bridges over the rivers. I've got a few of them marked out. I don't know if we're going to get to that today. Because we're about halfway through, and I don't know if we have time. But definitely at some point we will build some more bridges. I've been on kind of a bridge kick, if you guys haven't noticed. I built a bridge on stream last time. I built this bridge. We've been building a lot of bridges. We're bridge builders. I don't know. It's fun. What is going? What is this? Why is there a hole in the bottom of my? What? Oh man, can I fill that in? Oh, that's why. I don't like this. It's a dumb feature. Okay. Yeah, I don't get why that's a thing. Like I understand like on a theoretical level why they put cave air in the game, because they needed a way to differentiate between the air that was in caves and the air that's not in caves. But I'm not happy with the implementation. It just feels really hard to do stuff with. Pretty sure we have the same issue there. Okay, some of this will have to be fixed up a little bit because some of the cobble and stuff is like in the way. But we're getting there. There's like a tiny little bit of granite down here. It's really bugging me. Let's fill this all in. I wonder why there's so much cobble down here. I don't remember adding cobble, and I feel like if I had added cobble, I would have done it better than this, because this looks really bad. I don't know. Maybe I was just really tired or something. Let's see. Get this all filled in. Nice. We will come back and fix the cobble because that's really ugly. Let's see. I think we'll just kind of fill that part in right there. I think the rest of that's fine with a gradient. Probably fill in a couple layers over here. Okay. We have like some iron ore too. I don't remember where that came from. Okay. It's also probably like a huge mistake to make this retaining wall out of stone. I feel like it's going to be really hard to delete now, but oh well. Mass cobble. Let's go in and fill in some of this. Yeah, I don't know what's up with all the cobble. Kind of weird. Did you fill this with cobble? Are you the perpetrator? Because if it was you, I forgive you. If it was me, I don't forgive me. I think that was most of the cobble. Yeah, I don't know who did it. I'm pretty sure it was me, like 90%. Okay. Let's mass some gravel. We do have a bit of gravel. Doesn't need to be perfectly uniform. I just want a bit of consistency in there. Okay, we'll go back to masking stone. Okay. Dang it. There's more gravel. Why is there so much gravel in here? What is with all this gravel? There's just so much gravel. Actually, we might not do too much more in here, because, well, I don't know. Seriously, though, what's with all the gravel? Like gravel, it's like Gravel City in here. Maybe that's the new name of this this area. Maybe it's Gravel City. No longer Illias. Welcome to Gravel City. Yeah, that's probably true. You're probably right there. Maybe we'll sort of transition it. So we'll do like this. No, we don't want that. We want to do... And then we'll just use this to kind of feather the edge a little bit. I don't know. We can come back and do more with it later. I think this is one instance where I'm okay with doing a bit of work underwater. So I think that it won't be as noticeable in here because overall I don't think we're doing quite as much this area. It's really annoying. I don't know why this is like this. Let's just fill it in the old-fashioned way. Not so bad. Okay. Fill this in a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. The inside of here is a little bit of a mess, I think, overall. We're okay. I think it needs a little more of a transition, though. Okay. And then we'll say... Just get rid of this stupid gravel. Come on, gravel. Get your act together. Will there be any further terraforming for the Loam Bay? The sides going into Mockingbird looked cut through. Especially looked cut through. You mean this bay right here? I mean, this area is, if it is, there will be a little more terraforming in here. But I think overall, I'm pretty happy with this shape and everything. I think it's just going to be like a little bit of cleanup stuff, right? So we'll come through and do stuff like that. This bay out here, I don't think we're going to do anything else with. I think this is pretty good. At least as far as anything below the water line. So, you know, there'll be some work that we do up on the cliff faces and stuff. Eventually I'd like to green a lot of it up. And then this part right here, like there's some stuff we can mess with. But I think for the most part, anything below the water is probably going to be okay. The sides of the tunnel. Oh. You mean like in here? Yeah, there might be a little bit. We've got a couple of like kind of squarish shapes like here. But it's not I don't feel like it's, you know, I mean, I think like that's fine. I do want it to look pretty carved. You know, I want it to look like why are there all these random tunnels? I do want it to look kind of like, you know, like they came through and they dug this out, right? As opposed to it occurring naturally. You know, this was once just a regular mountain and they just dug a big hole in it. So I think I'm okay with most of these shapes. You know, there's always room for refinement. But I think overall, I think we're at a pretty good place, you know? Not sure how I feel about that. That's a little better. But I think, yeah, I think it's just, a lot of it is just, it's time to get something done. because this has been sitting here for so long with nothing. The sides of the tunnel where it's rough, I'll try and point out when we meet. Yeah, we could talk about it and stuff. We'll see if we can figure it out. I'll try and point it out. Oh, that's the same one. Hey, what's up? Was it Leonardo? Is that how you say it? Let me know if I'm not pronouncing that right. I saw your comment on one of the videos. I recognize your name. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a little bit of terraforming. Just getting some stuff built. Percentage? I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna go with like, we're probably past the halfway point. I'd say 55, 50, 53, 53 and a half. How's that? 53.5% done. We're getting there. It's gonna take a little while, but we're definitely making progress. And we're a lot farther than we were, a couple months ago. So 53.5. Thanks. I made that number up myself. Horse, dirt, stone, andesite, gravel, and we're gonna do this. Hopefully we could just use this to add a bit of transition. We do have some parts that are already like not very not a lot of stone left, but trying to add a little bit of texture. I think just like anything with this project, I think a lot of it's going to be coming in and doing a lot of this by hand, just touching it all up. But I think that this is not a bad start for getting things sort of in general in place. Oh, in case you want to procrastinate, have you checked out the casino interior? No, but we're going to go do that. I was looking at the pictures you posted, and I do want to go look at that at some point. I'm just trying to be slightly productive today. Not super productive, just a little bit. Just enough that people don't leave me. All right. See if we can get a little bit of this sort of filled in here. This is another area where I'm still not 100% sure exactly how this is all going to work. But we're gonna paint it for now. We'll come back later and figure out the fine details. So I have been staring at all this stuff for quite a while, and I'm just, it's time to get some stuff done and to make some progress. So let's see, there's gonna be water there, be water up here. Okay. Not yet. We're almost there, though. I do want to feather this edge a little bit because I don't like how hard this stone line is. And we'll probably throw a few more handfuls of this throughout here, just to further aid that transition a little bit. I think that's pretty good for now. I think we're ready to add water. Maybe. Can't really think of any reason why we wouldn't add water right now. Let's double check. Let's go and look at everything and just make sure that it's all where I think it is. A bit of bastards under. Oh yeah. No worries. We'll definitely check for leaks and stuff. That's a good point. We should check for like any holes. That was our undoing last time. Holes that led into other parts of the city. All it takes is one hole in the ground that goes where it's not supposed to, and the entire city floods. We have learned our lesson, kind of. If you guys see any tunnels that aren't supposed to be there, let me know. I don't see any, though. And I know that the rest of this is pretty airtight, because I built most of this by hand. Let's see. If there were any holes, there's a hole right there. Luckily, I don't think that one's a problem, but do have to be kind of careful. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, I probably want to take down the divider wall between the bay and this bay, probably first. Just so that the water sinks up nicely. So, that's a good question, too. How am I going to accomplish that? I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like I could probably just cut some of it away with commands. But probably not all of it. You can get rid of some of it, though, right? Maybe like that. Alright, we'll probably have to do most of the rest of it by hand, but that's okay. See. It's weird that part of this wall is made out of dirt. I don't remember doing that. Let me fill this hole in a little bit. Okay. Let's see. That seems okay there. Do this side. Take this side all the way down to here, probably. And I feel like this whole thing would be a lot easier if it wasn't underwater. But that's kind of why we're doing this. It's because it is underwater. It's weird to see the bay finally come to existence, yeah. I know that feel, man. It's a little surreal. Also, the docks near Maki Guard still need to be raised. Do they? I thought I raised them. I raised them the other day, I thought. What's the water level? Let's just double check. Water level. Oops. 62. Go double check that we're not going to flood the docks. Gotta make a second wall to get rid of the first one, right? I should have left it made out of glowstone. It was messing up my pictures. 62. We're good. Water level, water is gonna come, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do need to be raised again. Because 62, my feet were in the water, huh? Alright. New plan. We are going to block, we're gonna block this off. And then we're gonna, yeah. Okay. We're gonna fill part of the bay today. Not all of the bay. Do like that. No, wait. No, we need to actually do like this. Okay. Then we go up and we go over. Make this one. Okay. Then we should be able to use a command like this. Or replace air with glowstone. Let's not use glowstone. Let's use diamonds. That's fine. Hopefully this is tall enough. How tall is this? Nope, not tall enough. Let's raise this wall up to here. Use the same command. Okay, that should be tall enough. Do what with world edit? Oh, make walls? Hey, you can make walls with world edit. That's like 90% of what I do is making walls with world edit. But yeah, no, it is cool that you can do that with the spectator mode and stuff. The handy trick. Oh man, this is gonna be really confusing. I don't like building underwater. I'm glad that I don't have to build more of the city underwater because I feel like it would be really difficult. Like I can't see anything that I'm doing. Okay. This is gonna be kind of like that. Yeah, this is working kind of. It is annoying that I made this wall 2 blocks thick. I don't know why I did that. But at least we'll be able to see from the other side where the wall is, and then we can go and poke it from the other side. With this side, it's really hard to figure out where we're going, especially because all the sand keeps falling. So I think we just kind of poke holes this way. All right, guys, we're getting there. Hey, MCX join. What's up? I'm not worried about the docks. I'm just gonna leave them be for right now. I mean, you can raise the docks if you want. But either way, it's up to you. I'm not super concerned about it either way. You know, we'll get to it when we get to it. I thought maybe I could kill a bunch of birds with 1 stone. Just be like the hunter of birds. But today is not my day for that, so. Okay. So now we just gotta poke holes in the rest of this. It's not the most interesting thing, so guys, I'm sorry. But we are getting there. Let's see. I'm glad I don't have to... if I do raise the docks, you want to be flush with the ground? Yeah, that's fine. Flush with the ground is fine as long as it's the right height level. That sounds good. Honestly, I built those docks a really long time ago, and I'm kind of regretting not waiting to build them because I feel like I'm better at building now. I could have done a better job, but live and learn, you know? Okay, I think we're reaching a point. Yeah, that works. 1 block above water level. Okay, cool. Believe we can do this now. Break all this stuff. Break it, break it, break it. It's like these weird towers that I don't know. Don't know why those are there. Probably just some world edit shenanigans, but I want to use world edit, but I have to be careful using world edit in this particular part of things because I have a lot of... Unfortunately, I was silly and I made this wall out of stone. But I also made a lot of other things out of stone. And so if I use world edit to delete like things that are stone, I'm gonna delete a lot more than just the wall. So I just have to be careful about... I don't want to poke holes in this in the rest of this terraforming stuff. We have to kind of do some of it by hand. Let's see. I think that's pretty good though. We're getting close to the point where we could just kind of cut and paste the rest of it. I kind of like some of these little stone towers, but we can always put them back if we like them later. Okay. Let's put something there. We'll grab that. We will grab this. We'll cut Great. Okay. It's a weird transition, but we can work with it. I think there's less stone on this side. Might be able to get away with some commands. Oh, catch you later, Finn. Stone. See if we can kind of... Oh, can I not use these commands underwater? That's weird. Huh. That's very odd. Got all sorts of weird air pockets now. Okay. I think that's just about good. Yeah, I'm going to call it good. Okay, let's see if we can start filling this with some water. So I guess we'll start... This is the water level right here. Here. Water. Ooh, this is a big bay. I'm gonna drown a cow, guys. If you guys don't want to watch me drown a cow, you should probably avert your eyes. I'm sorry, Mr. Cow. Oh, he floats. Never mind. Crisis averted. I had no idea that cows could swim. Huh. Maybe we should make him like something to stand on though. Huh? See, like... Don't float, don't float too far though. Here, just stay there. Just stay there and don't die. Okay. Cool. That cow did not die, which is good because I was hoping that he would. Still have a block here. This is exciting, guys. It has been I've been waiting for a long time to be able to fill this with water. Okay, let's try this one. Great. Then this one. I mean, he probably is. He's probably going to fall right back in and drown. Oh, that's not good. That bridge is way too low. I'll have to talk to Bart about that. We'll have to see what we can do to fix that. I did not anticipate the water level being quite this high. But, you know, live and learn. Let's see. I guess we'll just kind of start out going around the edge. Fill the middles later. What height level are we standing at? We're standing at 62. So as long as we always consistently stand at 62, should be filling the right stuff. Fill that. Let's see. Is this 62? It is. Okay, and that's all that water there. So much water. This 62? This 61. But this is 62. Okay, then is this 62? Oh, but now it is. Guess just because it's probably is a good idea. Just fill that real quick. And then I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, we've got this over here that we'll need to deal with. Might have to rebuild that bridge to be a little bit more of an arch. This is going to flow down. And we still have this random little thing here. See if we can fly down to 62. Awesome. All right. Well, that's filled in. Go check on our cow friend. Oh no. He went back in the water. What are you doing? Cow friend. Cow friend. I'm disappointed in you. Just here, go in your little corner. And just... I need you to jump up so I can put a block underneath you. Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do it. What if I do like this? Will you escape? Like that. Go. Go. No, not that way. This way. We did it. We saved the cow. All right. Mission accomplished. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab some fences though, because this cow has demonstrated that he is not the smartest cow. So I get the feeling. No, stop running away. Stop it. Nope. 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 No. No. Stop it. Okay. We're good. Whew. All right. Delete these. Cow, you have to stay there for now. Because I know you're just going to jump right back in the water. And I don't want that. Take a look at this from far out. See if we can get some nice view of the... Oh, that looks nice. I like that a lot. I'm glad we filled this with water today. I mean, eventually it was going to get filled with water regardless, but I'm glad we did it today on stream and everything. It is quite pretty. Yeah, I like it. It's going to look even better when we have waterfalls that run down into it from there, and then also over here. I think it also helps. It like it makes because this area always seemed like weirdly tall, but with the water there, it doesn't seem quite as crazy tall. It feels a little bit more natural. Yeah, I like it. Looks good. Okay, let's go take a look at Finn's Casino because I feel like that was I wish I could have done it when he was still here, but I got distracted by things. He's been working on this stuff over here, though. Whoa. What is... That's crazy. That's going to be a whole thing, too. Oh, this is super cool. Oh, I like all the hanging lanterns and stuff. Also, these roof support beams with the campfires. He's got these that are like, these are like dragons. Dragons on the columns that support the area. Oh, this is really nice. I like this a lot. This is really neat. Wonder what it looks like. Let's turn off our night vision. Oh, hey, what's up, Live Moon? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could come and hang out with us. We're looking at this. This is a casino that Finn's building. Taking a look at it. It's looking really nice. I love the lanterns so much. I don't know. I'm a sucker for hanging lanterns. I really like when lanterns hang, or when lanterns hang. I can't talk. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day. Oh man, these pillars are great. I like the colors. I like that everything in here is really brightly colored. I hope he keeps it that way. But yeah, made quite some progress today. This place is looking great. We will have to fix that bridge. I'll talk with Bart about it. We'll see what we can figure out. God, the bay looks really good with water in it, though, doesn't it? I cannot wait until we have thanks. I cannot wait until we get the waterfalls in. Waterfalls are gonna make this even better. Can I get you to see the docks? Yeah, we can come take a look at the docks. There we go. It is dark. Let's turn on the lights. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. Where's the water level gonna be in here? Oh, that's the water level? We might need to raise them up. Maybe. Not sure how I feel about the water level being at the docks. Oh, but I also really don't like the docks being at floor level. And I don't want to raise the floor. There's a number of problems here. Yeah. Not sure. Not sure. I think in general, my thoughts are that I did a bad job of designing this place. Maybe we will end up just putting just making this whole thing like 1 block taller. I really don't want to raise the whole floor because I like the way it lines up with the other parts of the build with the flat floors, but it may be necessary. I don't know. I'll give it some thought, and we'll look back at it later and see what we think. This place does need a lot of work. Eventually, we'll get there. Look at all this water, guys. I like the view underwater with the shaders, with the little bubbles and stuff. Just feels very aquatic. Yeah, that bridge is. We need to fix the bridge. Hey, what's up, Daphne? Well, if you make the cave part kind of like a lush cave with vines and stuff, the water could contribute to the growth of plants. I like that. I don't know. We may not end up doing that in this cave, just because I think that this one is not as much of a natural cave feature. Although it is fairly natural. I think there was definitely a part of this where they excavated it, though. I do have plans for another big cave somewhere inside the mountain and everything. That is like, I don't know if any of you have ever read Journey to the Center of the Earth, but the whole premise of the book is that they find a cave and they go in the cave, and then the cave leads down into the center of the earth, which is full of giant plants and dinosaurs. I don't know. That's like the whole plot of the book. Sorry, spoiler alert. But I do want to build a cave like that. I want to have a cave somewhere under here inside this mountain that's just full of, it's big enough to put trees, like whole forest and stuff inside. And you can see we've got quite a bit of space here under the mountain. There's definitely room. A railing might help with the flushness, yeah. So I think if we did something like that, we could put it somewhere, because like a lot of this stuff is, we could get rid of a lot of this without there being any issues. I think we could put something like that up here or somewhere around here. That would look really cool. I don't know. We've also got another plan for a cave over on this side. I'm lost. Where am I? Hold on a second. Where am I? Oh, we're under the big tree. Okay. Then it would be, I think this area is going to have a cave. So we could put a big cave there. And then there's also a space for a big cave. A big-ish cave, kind of in this area. And this could be a good spot for like a lush cave. Definitely looking to do some cool stuff with the new blocks, though. Because I'm really excited about that. What is... Oh, that's our tunnel. But yeah, currently we're still on 16.5 because we're waiting on plugins to update. But eventually we'll end up on 1.17 and we'll be able to do all sorts of stuff with the new blocks. Yeah, ledges to create more depth, definitely. I think, I don't know. We'll have to think some more about the caves. I like these ideas, though. These are good ideas. We're still very much in like the planning phases of the inside of the mountain. We've been focusing a lot lately on working on the outside of the mountain, which is still not done. There's still a lot of stuff in the city that's not quite finished yet, but we're getting there little by little. Trying to load in enough of it that you guys can see what we're working on. So this is currently what we're kind of working with. My render distance is turned down a bit right now for streaming purposes, but it is, we're getting there. We're getting there little by little. I don't know. I don't like the snow there. We'll have to find a way to... I gotta go through and repaint the biomes. Because I think there's like little patches of mountain, and I don't know why. But you can see like all these concrete outlines are eventually going to be buildings. I think actually most of the buildings are finished here. There's a few more outlines there. And then a lot of these buildings, like the roofs are definitely not going to be diamond. But a lot of these buildings don't have interiors either. So we need to finish some of that. Let's see. This one in particular, I want to work on. It's a nice looking building. Getting stuck. I love the color scheme. It's got this cool redstone thing that Finn rigged up. A little redstone screen. It reminds me a lot of like the big animated billboards in Times Square. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on. We are making progress. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to work on next. I guess we could start working on a bridge. We do have a lot of bridges. There's my big sign from back when I was at 289. We have managed to blow right past that goal, which is crazy. You guys are nuts. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go start a bridge. Oh, I'm gonna hold off on animals for right now, just because they've proven themselves to be really really annoying in the past. It's been an issue. I put a bunch of pandas in the city, and it was so difficult to build stuff because the pandas were like consistently in the way. Oh, I did tell Bart that I'd take a look at her. She's got a little tea garden kind of thing set up. Take a look. Oh, I like this. I like these little bridges too. Not sure how I feel about the birch tree. Might have to move that. I don't really feel like birch fits so well in this area. I do like all the lily pads though. And this little bridge. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Make a cabin for me in your city. Maybe someday we'll do something like that. I would like to. I don't know. I think it'd be fun to have like I don't know, like little like building competitions or something where like the prize is like having a city name or a building in the city named after you or something like that. I don't know. There's something there, something fun. Because I would like to, have more community involvement. I feel like that would be fun to hear, to interact more with you guys. I really like these narrow little cobblestone streets though. I like this part of the city. This is really nice. There's a bunch of it down here that's like cheese themed, which I also like. Look, free samples of cheese. This is all cheese. Oh, that's so funny. Bart was going on Silverwood famous Sylvan cheese. Bart's been on a cheese kick. I don't know. She just likes cheese. This whole area is now apparently that's what what they do down here in this little town. It's just a cheese town. Oh yeah. So we've got 7 people working on it right now. So we're a mid-sized build team, I guess. I don't know if you've seen much of the city before. I don't know if you've been to any of the streams before. But we're currently like in month 16 or 17 of this build. And we're making progress slowly but surely. It's all just one humongous city, so hey, what's up, Viro kid? Is it Viro? Viro? Viro seems right, but I don't know. We should take a look at these outlines though, because this is something I wanted to work on. Oh, Bart's done such a good job. I love this gate with the leaves and everything. This area is so pretty. Look at these buildings. It's just such a nice thing. But I do want to address these outlines though. First one was right, Viro. I like it. All right, let's grab some wool. So I had this cool idea. I like that Bart put these little towers here, but I'm thinking that what we really want instead of towers is, I think, like an arch, like an archway, like buildings on either side. So I'm gonna tear these down for right now, but we'll put it back. I think that's gonna be really cool. I kind of envision this being like kind of like the, I don't know, like a town square kind of area where we build some of this kind of backwards into this cliff. But we also have some, you know, like I don't know, where we have like a lot of, there's gonna be a lot of little shops and inns and taverns and things. I feel like that's a good way to direction to go with this. I trend towards larger buildings, which is not always a good thing. But you know, I think we do want something a little bit bigger here, though. This is like, it's just such a grand entryway, especially because we have this tunnel here. So we've got this nice natural tunnel. I think Bart wanted to green that up, and then we've got this cool bridge that leads out into the plains and everything. So I feel like if you're coming, you know, so say you're coming from this little town over here, right? You're coming down the path, you're headed into the big city, you can see the kites up on the wall top. You make your way up this direction. Oops, getting a little bit stuck here. And you end up in this cave, and then, you know, you make your way all the way up to the, you know, to the main entrance to the city. And this right here, I want this view. I want to frame that tree. I want to have a nice arch where you're standing here, and it's like a picture, you know, like someone hung a picture of a beautiful tree up there. Especially because, like, right here where you can see a little bit of glowstone, that's gonna be a waterfall. And I think that it's just such a nice view. Got our weird no AI floating rabbits. I feel a little bad for the guys, but it is what it is. We needed balloons. Let's see, what are people saying? I don't know if we're gonna be able to bring in anyone else to help out with this project. Currently, I've got seven people working on this, and it's it's complicated, just managing 7 people, much less more. If you're interested in helping out, you know, let me know. Send me a message, and we can set you up. There's some like an application process and stuff. I just want to get to know you a little bit better. But right now, I don't think we're currently accepting. We're not currently considering applications right now, just because. Oh, I'll be honest with you guys. I have very little time these days. I've got a 40-hour week job and everything, so it's been a little bit hectic. You could take some inspiration from Greek marketplace. That could be interesting. I'll have to look that up. I actually don't know. I don't have a good idea in my brain of what that looks like, but it sounds interesting. You could try doing the arch with like mossy cobble and cobble stairs. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm thinking like cobble and stone, like, you know, kind of a mixture and stuff for the archway. But then the buildings I want to do with like, kind of like here, like with the kind of bone block kind of exterior with the wood framing. I think that would look really nice. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know when we're actively recruiting. Right now we're just in a bit of a slow point with the project, and I'm taking some time to make sure that, you know, that we're you know, that the people that we have are well taken care of, you know. Let's see, this needs to move kind of over here. I guess it needs to be kind of a large-ish arch. Like, something like that, maybe. So I feel like that's kind of what we're looking for, you know? That's a good size. I feel like that's a good size. But yeah, these buildings in here are specifically modeled after buildings in areas of Japan like Kyoto, where they're not quite as they're not as flashy as in other parts of the country and everything. But you can see we've got some of the decorative features on the roofs and things. We got our little I forget what these are called. Is it Toki or Tori, something like that? We got this sitting out there, but yeah, these are Asian inspired buildings. So the story behind it, Tori, there it is. The idea is that there's this is an elven city. There are elves who live here. And the elves who settled this little outskirt area are from the far north of the Elven territories, which is kind of cold and snowy. And it's kind of right next door to where the dragons are hanging out. All the dragons in this world are sort of loosely based on more of the Asian style dragons, than they're as opposed to like the Western style dragons. So there's some Asian influences there that I think are kind of interesting. Let's see. That feels good. I like that. Let's connect these up. I do think it does need to be a little bit of a thicker arch. Almost to the point where I wonder if we shouldn't. Kind of makes me wonder if I should just make this like a walkway between buildings. There's some potential there. That could be kind of interesting. I'm gonna tear this down really quick. Whoops. Yeah, I'm kind of fond of that idea. I think if we're gonna do that though, we need to bring this up, this across, and then we can just probably do the same thing on this side. We can bring this up, across, and then we'll just connect this up, kind of like that. It's not symmetrical, but I think that's probably good. Let's see. The block of the arch should be glowstone to glow at night. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of glowstone. I think we'll definitely like hang some lanterns and stuff from it though to light it up. Serpent style, yeah, the long snaky dragons who are nice, the nice dragons, as opposed to the Western ones that eat you. What if you take away the supports and build the arch into the mountain and make it more of a grand feeling? That's interesting. That might not be a bad idea. I did kind of have like, so I'm mixed, right? Because there's a part of me that likes I like that idea. I like putting the arches in something, but there's also something kind of nice about having it be somewhat freestanding. It also gives us an opportunity right here where we could put like a little garden. We could have like a little tiny water feature and just like a little garden area with like some greenery and stuff. And I feel like I don't know, that's just such a nice feeling where you're coming out of this, dank, dark cave. And then you come and there's just like a little garden here. And then there's this nice archway. And then you come in here and you're in like, you're at the entrance to the big city, right? This is the plaza. This is the big freeway exit before you get to the big city. And there's something nice about that I think I want to preserve. It's a conundrum though. Definitely gonna take some time to think about this. Because I do feel like this needs to I think it definitely I don't wanna rush it, Oh, that's weird. Why does that turn it? Oh, because it's debug sticked on. That's why. Yeah. Question is, do we want to have? Should we have tall buildings on the sides? Like the buildings come up like this, and then this over here is like a hallway that you can, or like an open area that you can walk across. You can walk across the top between these buildings, or is it better just to leave it open where the top of it, these buildings are a little bit shorter, and this is just an arch, right? It's going pretty well. We're discussing arches and architecture. Um, we got our lake filled in. It's beautiful, very lake-like. Now we're just trying to figure out buildings. Thanks. It's going pretty well overall. It's just taking some time to make smart decisions. Oh, this arch is off center. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's fix that because that was not by design. Not like that. Okay, I think if we're doing that though, it needs to be a little bit taller. Like this. Maybe poke out these ones on the bottom. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to... Nope, that's not right. That seems better. Let me fill this in. I can't believe I didn't notice that that arch was off center. So embarrassing. On stream too. What kind of Minecraft builder am I if I can't even see that something's not centered correctly? That looks a lot better. Oh, did you mention it? My bad. Let's see. You can make the surrounding buildings into 2 floors. Yeah, glass hallway. Yeah, okay. That was my original thought too. And I kind of like it. Especially now that this archway is a little bit bigger, because I feel like you still get a nice view of the tree. And I'm actually gonna... It's bugging me. I'm gonna fly over here and load in the tree a little bit more, because it's... Okay. Come on, tree. Render in. Okay. That's a little bit better. Now we can see more of the tree. Yeah, because that's such a nice view right there. And I know that we don't want these buildings to be super tall, because I don't want them to obstruct the view, like this way. Like from this building. Excuse me. I don't want them to obstruct the view. I want to still be able to see the city and everything. So I don't want them to be super tall. But I think having them be 2 stories is not a bad idea. Which means, honestly, it probably means that we bring this out and up. Maybe even like 2 blocks like this. I feel like that could be okay. Bring these ones out as well. Just to give it a little bit of overhang. I like buildings to have that little bit of that overhang. Let's see. Might be... I think that's pretty good. And then we'll have the same thing back here. Just bring this up and then connect these. And this will be kind of the vague outline of our building. Something like that. We should probably leave that for right now. So that's going to be one of the buildings, and then this one will also be... I'll probably bring this one up. Maybe this one will be a little bit taller, but also a little bit skinnier. I think actually we can probably kind of do like this. Let's fill this in. That's pretty good. This one, I think we can actually bring all the way back to here. And then follow this line like that. And that'll actually cut a little bit into the mountainside, which I think is okay. I like this shape, but I want to bring this little balcony all the way over. I don't think we need these, because I don't want those to be two separate buildings. I think it's better if it's just one building. Yeah. And then what we can do is we can have this be a little confusing. Pretty sure we can just have this be like a little walkway. Doesn't even need to be a covered walkway, honestly. It could just be that we just put a floor, you know? You can just walk across. Let's see. Put some stairs up here at the top, you know? Honestly, that could be kind of nice. I kind of like that. Let's see how the rest of this looks. I think that this... I think we need to bring this out by a block. Lower this down. Drag this over this way. And then we'll set this part of the building backwards, because that makes all that the same height, which I think is okay. We could lower the middle part if we wanted to, but I think overall, not too bad. Okay, so let's look at this, because this is also something I wanted to address. I like this staircase right here, but I also did want to try to put some buildings. Oh, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Welcome. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, so I was thinking I might try and incorporate the staircase into the buildings a little bit. Because I think that might be nice, because it allows us to put more buildings. And it also lets us have another archway. So we got an arch here. And we can put another little archway here for this tunnel right here. Because this is also like a fairly, main line kind of, this leads directly through the mountain and everything. So it's a pretty important way to go. And I think it deserves something a little more grand than this, Let's see. So I'm going to move this. I'm trying to think exactly how this is going to go. I think we probably start by building the arch, huh? Okay. I'm going to pick this up. And we are going to... Honestly, I'm probably just going to blow it up for right now. But, okay, I'll come take a look at the railing in a second. I'm just going to pop this for right now. I've already talked with Bart about it. She seems okay with it. I just want to get an idea of how much space we have. I'm also going to get rid of these leaves for a second. All right. So I think we can probably do kind of like this, where we leave a buffer block. And then probably bring this out a couple blocks like this. Let's see. The other one is going to go here. Pretty sure. They don't look like they're in line, but I'm pretty sure they are. It's not quite tall enough. I think it needs to go up to here. Okay. They're not quite the same size, but I don't think we're going to be able to fit the same size arch on both of these. So this will have to do. Got that on this side. And then what I was thinking is we'd have... I need a different color. Grab some red wool. Okay, so this red wool is going to represent the pathway. It's going to come through here. It's a little bit annoying that it doesn't work quite so well with the arch. Maybe we'll make the arch a little bit narrower then. Maybe we'll do like this. As much as I liked having it hang over a little bit, I think probably do like that, and then kind of like this, maybe. Oh my goodness. Because that way at least it lines up the way we thought it would line up. Gotta bring this side in as well. Okay, that's a little bit better. So then we can have this come out like this. And then probably, let's see, I guess we'll have this come down like this. And then I think we can do something like that. I feel like that could be good. So that gives us room to put some buildings right here. But I do think we need to... Okay, maybe we bring this... We have this pattern a little bit further. Just like that. How does that work? That looks okay. Not exactly centered, but pretty decent. Okay, I like it. And then we'll have a building that comes up here. We'll probably do like this, something like that. And then we can actually, I think we can actually cover this arch, maybe. That might be kind of nice. I think we also want to bring this out as well. Let's see. So we want this to be kind of this is going to end up being kind of a shorter building. Whoops. There we go. Sorry, what's up? What are you trying to join? Let's see. Maybe like that. Oh, okay. I think we just make this wider. Actually, if we're going to do that, we should probably move this. This direction, because then it lines up with the pattern again. Oh, so this is a private server. We've got about 7 people on here right now, but we're currently not keeping. It's not open to the public. So we're just working privately right now. Sorry. Can we just do like this? Yeah, that seems like it could be okay. Okay. Then we have something on this side. That's too tall. Yeah, I like that. I think that'll work out well. And then we've got a building that we can put up right here. Actually, it probably won't be that tall. It's probably going to be like that, and then we'll bring it out and then up. Something like this. We'll probably just end up bringing this all the way to this edge. Okay. We're getting it worked out. Eventually, we'll come back and we'll actually build some of these buildings. For right now, layout is like one of these things that, like, I don't know, it's boring. It's not really like my favorite thing to do. But I find that every time I lay things out before I build, the results are always a lot better. I feel like I do a better job when I have a little bit of planning. A little planning goes a long way. Let's see. We'll do like that. Yeah, I think this is pretty good for right now. Anyway, guys, it is 8:06. I try to limit myself to 2 hours for these streams and stuff. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out and watching and everything. I do appreciate everyone stopping by and saying hello. I'm hoping this coming weekend, with it being a holiday weekend and everything, I've got a couple days off of work because of the holiday. So hopefully I'll be able to do a few more streams and stuff, make some more content. I know my channel has been pretty lacking in videos for the last few weeks. I've just been really swamped at work. So hopefully I'll find some time. We'll be able to get back on track, back on the train, and I think everything's going to be awesome. But thank you guys for coming by, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.